due to being out on bond.
Bro, you're doing all. Ain't no way, bro, did all of this with an ankle monitor on, bro. That's cap. Ain't no way, bro. Y'all niggas ain't that dumb, bro. What's up, Cash Games? Boy, Cashout Denzel, man. Back with another video for y'all boys, man. Finna ride to ATL rapper Shot Toddler to get revenge on his ops, man. Let's get into the video, y'all.
Everybody wins when the family feels, but my I know how you feel.
You be
I know
bugging.
how you feel, yeah. I know how you feel, nigga. Yeah. I'll just be out there now, we can be running to the ops, they gon' be the ones running. We flipping the clip, then switching the clips when there's an E-car. We don't tell the broke.
To more breaking news, a child is in critical condition after what police are calling a targeted shooting in southwest Atlanta.
What we have determined is that there was a car following them. When they came to the intersection behind me at Peterson Chapel, the car pulled alongside on the passenger side and began to open fire, striking the 2-year-old who was in the back seat.
Wow, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all boys don't be caring at all, bro. All y'all care about, like, y'all don't be caring who around. None of that shit, bro. Y'all just care about just getting y'all ops. All y'all care about, bro. Like, that shit just sad, bro. Y'all don't care who get hit in the crossfire.
I love you for real, bro.
Can I get my girlfriend a kiss out, please?
You'll get it in a second. Come on, baby. You'll get it in a second.
Nigga said, can I get my girlfriend a kiss? Ain't no way.
Come on, baby. You'll get it in a second.
Ain't no way you asked to give your girlfriend a kiss, but that was them. What?
Today, we talk about an Atlanta rapper who seemed to just got sentenced to 17 years in prison.
17 years,
There's
bro?
been some mixed emotions from the suspect side and the victim side. Today, we talk about his statements he made a part of his proffer agreement, according to the state, in return. According to his charges, a relatively light sentence. We also discuss who this young man is, some of his rap accomplishments, and his affiliations, according to his own statement in the state of Georgia.
He made
So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you.
So hold on. So you shot somebody and you made a statement about your own self. So you snitched on your own self, buddy? Right in.
I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Famika Tavy is right, aka Dirty Tate.
Oh, you
Allegedly
4PL.
from Atlanta, Georgia, in the area of Oakland Avenue, having tracks like Lit, released 4 years ago, with a little under 250,000 views, and having tracks featuring Lil Baby at 24 Heavy 24 years ago, with over 400,000 views on just the audio. Dirty Tate was once signed to 4PF. Not sure if that's still current to this day. He even once did an interview and explained his relationship with Lil Baby. Check it out.
Hell nah. Like, when I wasn't trying to do it, it was hard, but now, I gotta get it.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah. Like, I really got prison early, like, so I got the ZD. So now I gotta get it. They gonna get me home early.
Yeah.
Like, got my hair right to get that motherfucker. I got it. Came home early.
Yeah. What was one of the biggest lessons you learned while in prison?
Shit.
Hey, bro. On some real shit, though, bro. A lot of y'all niggas think it's cool to be that high that you can't have a conversation with somebody, bro. Like, bro, how this shit, like, how saying shit like this is cool, bro? Like, you're so high right now for drugs, like, you can't have a conversation with somebody, bro. So anybody could rob you, do whatever, bro. Like, what's so wrong with just smoking weed, bro? Ain't nothing wrong with just smoking some weed, bro. But y'all niggas gotta do the lean and the pills and all that other shit to the point y'all can't even open your fucking eyes. You can't even speak properly, bro. Anything can happen to you. Y'all niggas, and then all y'all niggas is in the streets, do a bunch of drugs, and be high as fuck. So how the fuck can you be in the streets and on drugs at the same time and focus on the streets, focus on niggas that want to kill you if you're high like this? Like, this shit don't make no sense to me, bro.
Mind your business.
Bro, high as hell. Look at this man.
Mind your business. That same thing on the street.
Bro
Mind
said a
your
bunch
own
of
business.
nothing.
Yeah.
On me.
Mind your business. That same thing on the street. Mind your own business.
Yeah. All right, so you only been rapping for, what, 6 months, 7 months now?
Probably not. Yeah, like 7 months now.
Yeah.
Probably like 7 months now.
What motivated you to start rapping?
Shit, everybody just tell me shit, and I got like around baby like rap. I see like baby like how they sit there, how sweet they sit there.
Speak properly.
Shit, folks telling me I look like I rap. I need rap. I got image raps. I just try shit. Drop this song. Drop me on the song. I caught a bullshit.
This shit is sad, bro. Like on my mom, this shit is sad as hell, bro. A black man, bro. You're a black man, bro. And this is how you presenting yourself out there. Like, this is how you presenting yourself, though, bro. Like, no major labels not gonna want to work with shit like that, bro. Endorsements, when you getting chances to have endorsement, you think people want to work with shit like that, bro? They see all that, bro. Why you think Lil Baby don't do all that shit on camera? Why you think Lil Baby the soberest nigga speaking proper as he can on the camera? Because bro know that he wants his career to go further, and endorsements is not like, it's not only rapping what makes you the money, bro. Endorsements, other people want to work with you, shit like that. What makes you more money? When they see that right here, bro, you're not getting a chance to work with them people. People see that you a drug addict, that you like drugs. You're gonna fuck up their business. You're gonna fuck up their money. They're gonna call you, do a little 1-2 show for them, and you're not gonna be on time. Shit like that they watch, bro. Y'all boys got to do better, bro.
Did it come natural to you, or did it take a while for you to get comfortable in the booth?
Shit, I guess it's going natural. I don't write.
You don't write at all?
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna sit here right now and make a hard ass song. I'll talk like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Just be rapping about your life and experiences, huh?
Yeah, and what's going on. Like everything, like truth, like going on.
Yeah. How long have you known Baby now?
Little man.
Yeah. What's some of the best advice he's given you about the music business?
I mean, I gave him some good advice on music business, but like Baby was a street nigga, like giving me advice, like street advice.
Okay.
Like for you.
Bro, you could, and look, this man has no type of what do you call that shit called again? Y'all know what I'm talking about, the training and shit. You know when they get training for when they do interviews and stuff like that, you know what certain things what to say or no. He got no training at all. All you had to say was, yeah, Lil Baby told me to stay focused, worry about myself, for me to worry about other people, just keep working on my craft. You could have said that. This man say, no, Lil Baby ain't told me nothing about music-wise. He told me about the streets. He just high and stupid. I don't, bro. I can't, bro, with y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas hurt my heart.
Like music advice too. And like, he a good nigga though. Like, just telling me what's right from wrong.
Yeah. On August 3rd, 2022, at around 4 p.m., officers have responded to 500 Peter Street Southwest on a 3-year-old male shot. Upon arrival, officers located the victim, who sustained a gunshot wound to the head.
Wow.
The child was transported to the hospital. The investigators was notified and worked to determine the circumstances surrounding the incident. The investigation revealed that the shooting occurred at the intersection of Peter Street and Chapel Street. 2 suspect vehicles were located on surveillance. One of the suspect vehicles drove next to the vehicle of the victim and fired shots into the car, striking the victim in the head. They were driving in a Dodge Challenger, ended up going to the nearby fire station, who transported the 3-year-old male, which was the parent's son, to a nearby hospital. Other than the unfortunate situation, which was sad enough, the hip-hop community didn't think nothing of it until 2 weeks later, 8/19/2022, investigators with the Atlanta Police Department and Fugitive Unit of Zone 2 officers had arrested for aggravated assault suspect Contavious Wright. Without incident, Wright was immediately transported to public safety headquarters to be interviewed before being booked into Fulton County Jail, which would later be into Part 2 after the Family TV also requested this interrogation. He was booked on charges with attempt to commit criminal street gang participation, aggravated assault, and aggravated battery, and cruelty to children. The Atlanta Police Department ended up releasing his arrest footage. Check it out.
Exit out the vehicle for me. Just put the phone down for us, please, so you don't get yourself hurt. Come back towards us. Any weapons on you? Get your hands away from your purse for me. Put them on top of your head.
So they came out with the pipe.
Come over here. Back here. Over here. Check her down for me.
I mean, it is legal in ATL, so she probably got her shit registered.
You want to clear this? Yep. All right, let's roll. Yeah, I'm looking for it. All right, I got it. Let me know when you're ready. I think he probably has the key. It ain't popping up. Put him in our
Yeah, he's got his phone and a big stack of cash in his pocket.
no weapons
Phone in his back pocket.
Can you get that to my girlfriend,
As soon as we get a chance, all right? I'll get the money out of your pocket in a second. You got no weapons on you, right?
Nah.
It's ID.
Shot.
Wait, so was bro hiding or something, bro? Because when they were in the car, there was only just shorty in the car. So I don't understand. was he hiding out when they found him? Because they ain't show that, bro.
I'll walk. Alright. Hey, follow this officer right here.
Shot.
Come on, bro.
I love you for real, bro. Can I get my girlfriend a kiss out, please?
So you making yourself guilty already, bro. If you know you ain't did nothing, right? Why you saying I love you and all that shit, bro? So you claim that you did something and they on your ass for something. That's what you saying.
Get in a second. Come on, brother. You get in a second.
Keep your mouth closed.
You get in a second, brother. You get in a second. Put it up to 6-7.
Now, after this moment is where things get very interesting, family, and very detailed. As the Family TV have requested the indictment and also statements made a part of his plea, and I let you guys be able to make the judgment on what's going on. Now, Tate ended up having court on January 23rd, 2024, and during that time, it was an order to grant the state's motion for introducing new evidence, and they got in detail about 3 cases the defendant, who in this case, Contavious Wright, had made. Of course, out of the 3 cases, on the first out of 6 pages it mentioned, the defendant was charged with numerous offenses, including participating in criminal street gang activity, robbery, kidnapping, and attempt M, relating to 3 separate incidents, all occurring in Fulton County. According to the state's proffer, as to the first incident, robbery of Renaldo Bird, on December 15th, 2021, the defendant and the unknown male were both armed with handguns, which they pointed at the victim. They then stole the victim's handgun at gunpoint, then threatened to take his life before he fled the scene. As to the second incident, on July 15, 2022, the defendant, aka Dirty Tate, had robbed and kidnapped Waziah Smith again at gunpoint. And this incident is what led to the shooting at the barbershop months later. The victim told police he was robbed and kidnapped by local rapper Dirty Tate. The victim designed clothes and were due to meet with Dirty Tate to sell him clothing. At the time of the robbery, the victim and the defendant met up under guise of a sale, at which time an unknown co-conspirator who had accompanied the defendant struck the victim over his head with a handgun. The defendant and the unknown male then robbed the victim of his clothing items, phone, and jewelry, and proceeded to top the victim's pockets, demanding the victim's money. The victim tried to run away, but the defendant and their co-conspirator blocked his escape. The victim told him he had money at his home in Sandy Springs. They then demanded him to get in their car and drove the victim to the victim's home in Sandy Springs.
That's why they got charged with the kidnapping.
They held the victim at gunpoint during a ride at his home. He threatened to take the life of the victim and drove him to the West End area of Atlanta. dropped them off, and fled. The victim proceeds to knock on doors in the area, and a Good Samaritan called 911. The defendant, aka Dirty Tate, was wearing a GPS ankle monitor due to being out on bond.
Bro, you're doing all. Ain't no way, bro, did all of this with an ankle monitor on, bro. That's cap. Ain't no way, bro. Y'all niggas ain't that dumb, bro. Y'all boys ain't that dumb. Ain't nobody that stupid now to be doing all those kidnapping old nigga, put him at gunpoint, robbing them with an ankle monitor on. Nah, niggas not doing that, bro.
That we just talked about. The monitor placed the defendant and the victim's address in the early morning hours when a robbery is alleged to have happened. As to the final incident, the defendant and the co-defendant, Demarion Render, are accused of attempt M for shooting at the victim's Dodge Challenger, as we mentioned, as they left the barbershop in downtown Atlanta. Surveillance video captured a white sedan and a dark color sedan following the victim's car as it pulled out of a parking spot on Peter Street. The dark color sedan then drove slightly ahead of the victim's car on the passenger side and fired multiple times into the victim's car, striking a 3-year-old boy in the head. The white sedan was seen driving behind the victim's car, essentially trapping the victim's car in the line of fire. The 3-year-old survived.
Bro, that's crazy though, bro. Somebody kid gotta lose their life to the bullshit that y'all do, that y'all do, bro. 3-year-old, bro. Bro didn't get to see life yet. Bro literally didn't get to see no life, bro. And this shit is like, life is just so scary, bro. Like, you don't know what could happen at any given time when you step outside your house, bro. Like, it should be heartbreaking, bro. 3 years old. You probably want to get a cut or some shit.
3-year-old's young brother, mother, and father, was, as we mentioned, were present inside the Challenger as well.
Right? Deputy Chief Charles Hampton Jr. A little after 4 p.m. this afternoon, APD officers responded to a person shot. What we know so far is that a father and his child were exiting a barbershop in the 200 block of Peter Street. Once they left that location, they drove southbound on Peter Street, and what we have determined is that there was a car following them.
They be saying too, bro. Y'all boys be having all this street shit going on and still have time to want to be around y'all kids, bro. Like, bro, that's not it, bro. That's not it, bro. If you know you're in the streets, bro, don't be around your kids. Leave your kids alone, bro. Don't think about being their lives no more, bro. You pick the life you want to live. Or move. Take your kid, the baby mama, and go to another state. Go to another state far away. Don't go to another state close to your state. Go to somewhere else where motherfuckers can't reach you. Nobody have nothing about you. Nobody don't know where you at. Because, bro, shit like that happen, bro. Your 3-year-old kid got shot in the head. Because, look, niggas was following you. Because I'm pretty sure you have some street involvement. Like, come on, bro.
At the intersection behind me at Peters and Chapel, the car pulled alongside on the passenger side and began to open fire, striking the 2-year-old who was in the back seat.
2-year-old.
The father then drove down to Fire Station 14 on Lee Street, where the child was transported to a local hospital. So right now we are looking for a blue and colored Kia Optima. We know that car after the shooting continued to travel southbound onto Peter Street.
Niggas doing hits in the Kia, bro. That's crazy.
So we're asking anyone if they have any information to call the Atlanta Police Department, where they can call Crime Stoppers, where they can remain anonymous.
Can you say anything about what led to the shooting? What sparked it?
And as you can, it's still a very active scene. So we still have to piece together. We need to go back to the barbershop to figure out exactly if there's anything that happened inside the barbershop. So again, very fluid. We have the dad. We're asking questions regarding what happened, but it appears to be a targeted incident. Does not appear to be random at all. But again, it's still very early on in our investigation. We're still trying to ascertain a lot of information at this time.
Is it safe to say the victim here to shoot?
I can't say that. What I can say is that it appears to be a targeted incident. I'm not sure if they know.
Like you said, they was following them. Like I said, bro, it was definitely involved with the streets. It's following him, bro. Niggas probably was waiting for him in the barbershop, seeing him in the barbershop. Niggas probably seen him in the barbershop type shit. Waiting for bro to come out. For me, waiting for bro take out, probably pull out the parking lot, follow him for a little bit. It's probably land on shots. And I'm pretty sure they knew he was with his family. That's the fucked up thing about it, too. They probably knew bro was with his family. I guess they probably spotted him in the barber shop, waiting for him to come out.
If they know one another, but it appears that the shooters, in fact, wanted to shoot that the occupants in that vehicle.
I didn't hear what you said. Where was the child struck?
I didn't say.
It was obviously concerned about the child. How is the child?
So right now we get report that the child is in critical condition, but stable. And so that's right now that's a good sign for us. But again, any gunshot injuries to a child is concerning. So we'll just have to let the medical professionals do their job, and we'll continue to stay updated on the condition of the child. But right now, with the reports that we're receiving, critical but stable.
Was the father shot, and is that child a male or a female?
Right now, it only appears that the child was shot. It does not appear that the dad was struck by any gunfire, and is a male child. I'm sorry?
Did the dad respond with gunfire, or was the only person who shot in the car?
Again, everything is still under investigation. It appears right now that the vehicle that fled the scene was the car that fired shots.
Was it just the dad and the child in the car, or was anybody else in the car?
That's right now is only the dad and the child.
They may have been at the barber shop up the road.
Right now, that's where investigation is leading us. That's where they exited from.
Here's where Dirty Tate's own statement, according to his proper agreement, helped make that connection to authorities. The defendant, aka Dirty Tate, spoke with the police and identified himself as the driver of the white sedan, and the co-defendant as the driver of the shooter's dark sedan.
Hold on, so y'all did all that just to snitch on yourselves? What was the fucking point then? What was the fucking point? Just to snitch on yourselves, buddy? That don't make no fucking sense at all. Oh my
It told the
God.
police he was essentially merely present at the scene of the crime and was not involved in the shooting of the victim. According to the state's proffer, the defendant is a known associate, a criminal street gang known for crimes of violence, theft crimes, and narcotic crimes. 4PF Turf is the Oakland City area of Atlanta. Let's get something straight before we continue. These type of people who will take your life and tell on you is not to be trusted, and probably the most dangerous people in the world. So who knows if he's telling the truth? That's just his statement to help his get out of trouble. And for those who don't know, a government proffer is a written contract between a federal prosecutor and a defendant, or a person under criminal investigation, where the defendant agrees to provide the prosecutor with useful information. So without me labeling him something according to his own words and what he signed, we already know he's, or for better terms, a government official. And a part of his plea, he gave up information, a part of a 2015 case he was arrested. There was evidence in this case as well. It said the defendant pled guilty in 2015 in a case of an aggravated assault, which we'll later break down. But just check this out. Participation in a criminal street gang activity and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felon. In that case, defendant, along with co-defendant, Kadarius Sanders, who was in 2023, pled guilty to participation in the criminal street gang activity stemming from his association with the criminal street gang 4PF. Now let's pause it there, because on 10/9/2022, Zone 5 Field Investigation Team had conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for illegal tent in the 300 block of McDaniel Street in Southwest. And guess who was in the passenger side? Kadarius Sanders, arrested for active warrant, as we just mentioned, participation with a criminal street gang 4PF. Check it out.
You don't try to do all that. I'm resisting. I'm not resisting. Okay, man. I'm not resisting, man. I'm not resisting, man. I'm not right. Tell me not put my shoe on. Can I like my shoe on? You get the phone. Let me put my shoe on. Turn around. Turn around. I'm not resisting, bro. Can I get my shoe, bro? Now put your shoe on. Yeah, damn, bro. You got to do all that shit, bro. Oh, one thing.
Show me again, Truth the Same. I'm going to be out with 557.
Truth the Same? Here, officer, I'll get it to you, man.
Is that going back?
I'll get it to you, officer.
You're trying to get me?
Man, I'm just trying myself, bro. I just,
my brother. I can get my son my brother. I'm not going nowhere. I know. Just give me a sister. I trust you. I believe everything you're saying. I believe everything you're saying, brother. I promise you I do. I can do it.
No longer at that location. She's down the street, and that was last seen hiding behind a black Honda Civic.
So that's what he mean by I'm gonna give it to you, officer. I give it to you. Nah, this man. Wow. Drugs. Let me bet. Drugs and guns. Yeah. What, switch on it? You had a switch on it? Hell yeah. They fucked.
They said Dirty Tate and Kadarius Sanders, as we stay on track, at just 15 years old in 2015, pulled out firearms on a young man as the young man walked to school alongside two other witnesses. The two witnesses told police the defendant and Sanders were members of the Blood criminal street gang and admitted they selves were both members of Crips. Teenagers are just 15 years old saying they Crips, admitting to it to police and saying that the opposition blood, but they want to be gangster. They went on to state that they had bad blood with the defendant over a shooting incident 1 year prior. Now keep that in mind, because we're going to go over that incident in full detail. But another act of violence evidence that he admitted to was pleading guilty to 2020 case involving the possession of illegal narcotics in the case Atlanta Police Department officers so defendant Demarion Render during multiple hand-to-hand drug sales at a store in Oakland City neighborhood of Atlanta. Render then got into the passenger seat of a certain car. Their car was soon stopped by police. The defendant, aka Dirty Tate, was driving and was in possession of 2 Percocet pills, less than 1 ounce of Mary Jane, and over $10,000 in cash. Render, a convicted felon, was in possession of a handgun, less than 1 ounce of Mary Jane, a digital scale, and $40 in cash. The defendant pled guilty to possession of a Schedule II controlled substance. So those were all the evidence that was submitted during that trial, in which Dirty Tate had agreed to. But when it comes to that incident in 2015, it was because Dirty Tate was shot at prior to trying to pistol his classmate. The victim was identified as Dorsey Cortez, who lived on a 2900 block of 3rd Avenue Southwest in Atlanta, Georgia at the time. As we mentioned, there was 2 witnesses who lived in the same area in southwest of Atlanta. The other guy who was with Dirty Tate was a guy who go by the name of Dante Bernard McKennedy. Dirty Tate stayed on the southwest of Atlanta, and McKennedy also stayed on the southwest of Atlanta. According to an officer who responded to a dispute call involving a gun at the 2930 Forest Hill Drive at Forest Hill Academy, upon arrival, he was greeted by a senior patrol officer who stated that one of the students pulled a firearm to another. Student Corby Dozie, the victim, stated that while he was walking to school, a 4-door sedan car, unsure to make a model, possible Honda, Hyundai, or Toyota, approached him, and one of the juvenile students, identified as Contavious Wright, pulled a pistol out on him. Student number 2, Jamarius Hurd.
How you pull a pistol out on somebody at school and you think that shit was not going to get talked about, or somebody that shit was not going to get brought up or something? Are you foolish?
So a Hyundai, silver in color, 4 doors, accelerated and tried to hit them. Student Hurd took off running, scared for his life. Student number 3, Delonte Jeffries, also took off running, scared for his life. The student stated that they believe the vehicle is stolen, but did not have the tag information. Student Dorsey stated that the argument began about a year ago between the student Wright and student Dorsey, stated that his brother and a group of student Dorsey exchanged words, and student Dorsey shot that he heard the student Dorsey and student Wright got into a verbal dispute on Friday, 9/25/2015 after school on school property, but the students was not injured. Kadarius Wright was arrested on 10/23/2015, about 2 months later, for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felon. He lived on the 900 block of People Street in Southwest Atlanta. His mom opened the door. Miss Sanders, as police asked, was her son, Condarius Sanders, home. She stated he did not come home last night. They then asked her if they could check the residence to make sure he wasn't in the house. She allowed them to come into the home. Her son, Condarius Sanders, was downstairs asleep. He was taken into custody without injuries.
Bro, you just said he didn't come home last night and then allowed them to come in the house, bro. Are you dumb or something? What the fuck is wrong with this dumbass lady, bro? Come on, lady.
And suspect, Dirty Tate, a.k.a. Condavious Wright, was taken into custody without injuries at his grandmother's house on the 1200 block of West Mountain Avenue. Both suspects was then transported by Zone 4 unit to Zone 3 CID. And it's crazy, because here's their mugshot. This is Sanders, and this is Taze. It's in black and white, of course. But they got his old Facebook page, Young Tate Free Shot, in this indictment, which I looked up, and it's still there. When questioned by police having these pictures, even with firearms, Dirty Tate stated he had nothing to do with any pointing a handgun at the victim at the time. He stated Mr. Wright did it. Police stated that Dirty Tate did acknowledge he was inside the vehicle driven by a friend, and he encountered Mr. Dorsey on the back street near 5th Grand Avenue. Mr. Wright also stated he never held a handgun before and was not in any type of gang. Mr. Wright does acknowledge that Mr. Dorsey and the other victims that did not pursue any charges belong to the Crip gang. Even in 2015, at 15 years old, he stayed in the streets but was talking to authorities. Police showed Mr. Wright several pictures of him holding possession of a firearm, which they later posted, as we just mentioned, in the Facebook pictures, and standing with the suspect vehicle that was used in the crime. Mr. Wright stated that it was him in the photos, contends that the handguns were fake. As Mr. Sanders, he stated he was driving the suspect vehicle, white or silver color Honda. He did try to hit the victim and his friends, but intends he wasn't trying to hurt anyone. Mr. Sanders acknowledged that the car he was driving was stolen, and he knew it, but insists he never pointed any firearms at Mr. Dorsey or the other victims. Mr. Sanders states Mr. Dorsey and the other victims are Crip gangs. They both was telling, and they had disagreements before, and believe this is just revenge. Mr. Sanders did admit possession handguns in the past, and states that the photos I shown him, which are the same photos I showed Mr. Wright, were real handguns. And the Honda in the photos is the stolen vehicle he was driving that day. And these teenagers was taking pictures in front of a stolen vehicle.
So, bro, y'all taking pictures in the stolen vehicle with guns and doing hits with the same vehicle.
Here it is again. And while they saying who's snitching on who on Facebook, they both was telling on each other. Corp Dorsey's Dirty Tate account, which police had submitted from Dirty Tate email. Why y'all telling folks I pulled out a strap on y'all? Hashtag Lord Tate post. You put 12 on Lord Tate? Question mark. Where they do that at? Tiger post. Nigga, I don't say I gets up for minus 100. Nah, for real. Better ask Bamo. I want to fade Lord Tate. Happens. And I'm going to do what I got to do. Response? Alright, say less. You go to jail? You just go to jail. 100. I don't put you anyways. Y'all tripping. Then y'all boys talking brazy, chatting. Y'all catch y'all in traffic, dog. Okay, killer. But yeah, I don't do no snitching. And y'all just got some storm. Better ask somebody. I'm gonna get something for all that talk. Bro, you ran for no reason. For one, for two, one stunt.
I niggas doing all this in the chat. And now all of this shit is on records. Dumbasses.
No, you was round there. Nah, for real. Lord CJ, I don't know what y'all got going on. Fam, excuse me, not reading at the best. But God knows I was struggling trying to understand how they was texting. Now, in return for all that information that Mr. Wright, a.k.a. Dirty Tate, had given, he received a 17-year plea. He was in a viral clip of someone allegedly having the grill out his mouth in jail. Check it out.
Damn, niggas took his grill out his mouth? That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
Now, it seems we might know the reason after having his case. Statements came out and allegations of him telling was confirmed. It's an unfortunate situation. It's another prime example. A youngins, stay out the streets. It's a myth. There's no way they either telling on you, bringing you down, or getting you hemmed up. Which lead to two things. They always say that or in jail. Get some paper, mind your business, live life, continue to prosper.
My boy said it the best. The best way I can tell y'all, he said he told y'all. For me. But I ain't gonna lie, bro, them niggas is dumb as hell, bro. Niggas shot the little toddler. That's crazy. And then y'all niggas snitching on each other, and they want to be messaging each other dumb shit. Like, this gotta be one of the dumbest shits I ever seen, bro. But how they got your girls in jail though, bro? Like, wasn't them shit permanent or some shit? Like, how they got them shit? Like, they took your shit. I ain't gonna let them boys in jail. Heard that shit? They say, nah, son, come here. Nah, son, that's wild, y'all, bro. But let me know how y'all boys feel about this video in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button. Follow my Instagram. We're in the road to 500 subs, man. The grind don't stop. Never gonna stop, man. I'm out of here, y'all.